The whole world I wait for this. I make the beat drop off.
Good morning to you all. Who was here for yesterday's show? Yesterday's preview show with the Waffle Don, the weekend warm-up. I told man that Man United would have something for these lot. Win it at Old Trafford ain't for everybody. On anybody. Hold that, Manchester City. I knew Man United would win. I'm not making this up for the people. I'm not. It was my prediction. And my apologies. How dare I disrespect Manchester United and give them lot a goal? I should have won 2-0 clean. That was my prediction. But, for those who weren't here for yesterday's show, people, that's all. The comments, I don't skip you. I see you. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up to Godfrey. Big up Dana. Yoni. Ain't seen Dana in a while, but big up. Welcome back, Dana. Welcome back to the BBK Sports Lounge. Big you up. Welcome back to Dana. Welcome back. Let me run this. This was yesterday's show. Me and the Waffle Don. Oh, man. Wahaha, you my G, yeah? You my G. You my guy. Mito, you my guy. Big you all up every single time. It's a Manchester derby. You man don't want to see Man City play in the City Blue anymore. So this weekend, Bruno, rise. Cunha, rise. Cunha with the brace. United.
No way.
You heard it here first, people. You heard it here first. Cunha didn't even start. Cunha didn't even start. Really, but he came on and he had an assist. Well, ruled out for offsides, but who cares? He came on and he played well. No one would ever think they would see me this happy to see a Man United win a game. But I knew they would win this. It wasn't cap. I don't just blatantly put my face out there and say shit that I don't believe just for banter, But I fully expected that them man was going to win. I knew. It's a Manchester derby. No one cares about the fact that over the past 10 years, going into every single derby, City were favorites, would think that they've been whitewashing United. They get a result against these lot. Somehow I knew they would. Big up to Bluebird. Big up to the assembled. Love my guy. Hope you're good. Arteta bottling a chance to go 9 points clear when he plays for a draw today. Yomi? Opportunities. We've said this, like opportunities are scarce commodities, and they're only going to knock so many times, right? They drew with Brighton and gave us an opportunity, and we drew with Liverpool. Wasn't a wasted opportunity, but we didn't take advantage of it full because we just kept the lead at bay. Now that they have lost an opportunity to go 9 points clear, come on, Mikhail, you must. Forest is 17th. We'll let the facts speak for themselves in the situation that we're in. Like that. But he can't play for a draw today. United done us a massive favor. We must win tonight. Godfrey, tell them again. But I had no doubt United would win this game. I didn't even go for a draw because a draw would have favored us as well. Drop point. No. I fancied United to win this game. And I just knew they would score 2 goals. It's all in their hands. A win today, then maintenance form. Stroke the like button as United stroke City today. Big up, Yomi. Love for that, man. Imagine we beat Liverpool and won today. Dana, tell them again. This is what I'm saying. The opportunities that we've wasted. Now that stream that I did after Liverpool game was literally called opportunity missed. You can't just miss these opportunities. You can't. Imagine. It could have been 12 if Arteta wasn't a coward against Liverpool. Not just Liverpool, Godfrey. Remember Stadium of Light? Taking off Eze, bring on Mascara, and we still conceded. Remember that one? Brother. Big up to DJ Stacy. DJ Ecstasy. Jesus Christ. Too early. We can't read. Big up, bros. The Arsenal winning the league at the Etihad in April. We'll be miles away by then. April 18th. We did it, yeah? We did it. We reach, my friend. Wahaha, were you here yesterday for my bold prediction, my G? Don't tell me I didn't. I need the witnesses. I played the clip from yesterday's video with me and Waffle Down about 3 minutes back. If you can rewind and look, tell the people them that I'm not here for clicks. I'm here to keep the conversation honest. I knew you'd win this game. Knew you would. My Jenna. Godfrey, man. Big up, Godfrey. Told you this United team can cook. What was your prediction yesterday, Shell, the Don? What was your prediction going into this game? Because I didn't predict a 2-1 win for United if I didn't think they could cook. So you may have told the chat. And if you told me, I agreed with you. Because I fully backed them to win the game. Ain't seen this since Fergie. And who brought it back? The old guard, Carrick. It's in the thumbnail. Carrick Masterclass. Masterclass. I knew it. I told, man. On some rant shit today. You know, like that. Big up the guy for BBK. You did tell, man. I thought it would be a draw. I knew. Knew they'd get something. But it's these games, United, when you fancy them to just roll over, now they rise for this. Now, here's what we're going to do. The factory reset button, bing, we have now pressed it because next week they come to the Emirates for their standard 3-1 loss. That's what we're doing. Now, had they lost this game, you know, they would have put the grip between their teeth and come to the Emirates ready to roll. And now they're on a high now. Stay there. I have a whole week to process this, right? A whole week to process this. We have Champions League during the week, and we have Nottingham Forest later. So we have 2 bowling pins to knock down before we even get to United. You know, we are their next challenge. But I'm here for it. Massive result today. Yes, sir. Big up to Wahaha, man. Big up to Guna SC. I'm just enjoying the result, my friend. Refreshing to have a manager who isn't sabotaging the team. Now, what did you make of the lineup? You know, because yesterday I'm saying Cunha rise, and Buemo rise, Sesko rise. Only one of them started. Only one of them started today. And this is the thing. Man United worked on a whole bunch of shit this week. One thing they didn't work on was their offsides. How many offsides were there today? The man them had the ball in the net twice on offsides when they could have curled their run, you know. Harry Maguire with his big ass for that useful ass head in the 3rd minute. United had all the opportunities, man. With 68% possession of the rock, they generated 1 shot on target. A looping, tame, limp header from Max Elaine. This was complete domination from back to front for Man United. Where did this come from? But it stays at Old Trafford. Build a fortress at Old Trafford. But come to the Emirates next week for your annual checkup. But yeah, Dorgu. Something, I'm looking at the highlights and I'm like, some of these chances that fell to Dorgu's feet fell at the feet of a Cunha if he started. My God. United dominated these men. From back to front, from start to finish. Wicked performance. And I'm sure the United faithful can take a lot of positives from this. Should have always been 4 at the back formation for United, not Amarim crap system. It's not the system, guys. See, But you know what? There were a lot of United fans who liked Amorim because they wanted Ten Hag out and they liked Amorim. That was eating up all that bullshit. They were lapping all that shit up about the system. Nah, it was him. It was you, brother. You can't coach. You're not in that Portuguese La Liga shit, man. What are we doing? Big up to Adolf. Where's my friend Darren? Where's your head at? My head's on Forest. 3 points to go 9 points clear. That's it. That's the task at hand. Anything other than 3 points today would be a massive disappointment. I don't want to talk about we're 7 points clear at City. 9. We've wasted enough opportunities. We cannot waste this one. I don't care if Forrest put 11 men on the goal line. You got to stuff it in there. You got to do the unthinkable. We got to do what Wahaha claims he does. He puts it in soft. Got to find a way. I don't think we win today. I think we draw. What in the fuck? What are you on, Sheldon? Is this some reverse psychology-ish? I think we draw with 17th place Forest. 1 win in 5. That win is against West Ham. You think we draw with that? That's a bad result. Big up the general on the gong. Darren to the Martin. Big up yourself. Big up the coach. Ain't seen coach in a long time as well. Yeah, I gotta break out the welcome back button for all these men. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to coach. United looking good. Dorgu is a baller from Arsenal fan. You hear that, Wahaha? The Arsenal fan is bigging up Patrick Dorgu, the guy who you think is dog shit. The guy that I said was decent, and you convinced me is shit. To the point where I agree. I had my hands up last week. I was like, Dorgu ain't it. But today he rose the level. He played up to par today. Can't argue with that. Not one bit. Well, big up to coach, man. Big you up. Appreciate you. Appreciate you checking in. Don't you dare, Arteta. Yeah, Gaza, if he dares. There's so many opportunities, my guy, before it slips away. Opportunity only waits for one man, and we know this. We universally know that's Ross. When opportunity knocks and he is not home, opportunity waits. It doesn't do that for Arsenal. It doesn't do that for football in general. Great opportunity here. Yeah, go get him. He said 3-1. Said you man would get punched up. You have no chance. Cherky, Holland. I was naming names, big names, wicked names on paper. But I'm like, with that defense, there's no way I can see these men keeping a clean sheet at Old Trafford. So they're going to have to play football and try to score. But what not? It's in our hands. Must win today. Must win in the truest sense. Anything other than 3 points today, we should riot. Gianni. Tell him. Massive opportunity. They done opened the door for us, and we're gonna slam and shut ourselves. Now, walk in there and knock them out. I was expecting the 2-2, but boy, they cooked City. Could have easily. Curve your run. Had the ball in the net twice. The Maguire header. Was that Ahmad hitting the post? Mason Mount. Brother, you're up 2-0. You're looking across at the line and curve your run. Told you we got this. Now I told you would win. We're here. Hey, good win. Massive win. Gianni getting his dap. Yep. What we got? I enjoyed seeing Cunha dropped. Not enjoying playing without a strike. Really? Okay. I mean, Mason Mount curves his run and Cunha comes on and has a hell of a cameo. And a 3-0 on the board would have been more fitting for this game. A 2-0 doesn't do City justice. 2-0 would have you thinking these men were in the game. At no point we're in the game, brother. One shot on target with 68% possession. That's some Arteta shit right there. You know that boring? Yeah. 68% possession. You had the ball almost 3 times as long and generated one shot on target, if you call it that. But ain't nobody talking about City panic buying. But I don't think the Gahey one was a panic buy. They're having the defenders, bro. Diaz is injured. Vardio's got a broken leg. Akanji is in Inter. We got Ake. John Stones is injured. So they needed this. It's a reactive buying. They needed that. That Pep doesn't trust his wing play. It could be panic buying, reactive buying, or it could even just be, oh shit, the transfer ban is coming, so let's stock up. And 20 million pounds for one of the best center backs in the country with the English quota is a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Right. And I heard that he's on the 300 bags thing. I'm not sure, but if he is, cool. But 300 bags a week comes out to about what, 15 million, 15 point something million. If it's a 4-year deal, so 15 million, over 4 years, that's, even if it's a 5-year deal, that's, close to 80 million, right? With a 20 million transfer fee. It's a 100 million package to include salary over a 5-year period is not a bad deal. So, especially for them, man. So still G. The Arteta supporters just cream their pants. Like, yeah, even he can't mess this up. He can't. Right? Even he has to realize that. Massive opportunity here. Now, you want to make a statement, even if we're not going to go in the transfer market and do nothing as a football club, right? And you want to make a statement today. Okay, what statement can you make today? Go smash Forest. Right? Show the rest of the league that you're serious. But anytime you drop points, we will capitalize and we'll continue to have this league grow. So, was it Yomi who said it earlier that the league can be wrapped up by the time we play it, and it'll be of no consequence. Guard of honor setting, yeah? That's the messages you can send. Control the controllables. 5, scored twice off the woodwork. Great. 5 Donnarumma saves. We destroy them. Wire to wire. Complete domination in the location. Walipa penetration. United Nation. Big up Deji. I'm still going on hope and not facts. Some hope, man. You're 6 points clear. Clear. Yep. We have to make this 9. Or then it's mad. You know what I mean? Sorry, I just don't trust Art. You trust Dyche. I don't know what Sean Dyche is going to do today, but we beat Forest, man. We have to beat Forest. If we don't beat Forest, then we're on mute. I want us to make a statement today, yeah? Make a statement without saying a word. Go smash Forest 3-4-0, right? City's goal difference went down today. Yeah, their goal difference went down to 24. We're still at 26. Let's put some daylight between us and them, not only in the point table, but on this goal difference thing. Let's do it. Let's do it to him. Let's relax with the Door Grizzle baller talk. Hey, he balled out today. But he should have scored. He should have scored to be here. But he did. Brother, I thought it was Bruno who made that switch to Ahmad on one of the plays. Matter of fact, the play that Casemiro could have scored. You missed that one when you said 5-0. Well, I guess you include that in the Donnarumma save. The one that switch, Dorgu cuts in. Ahmad cuts in, hits it, and then it falls to Cass. I hear it. Islet King, big up, man. To be fair, we've been here before. Yeah. And this is the thing, right? We have to break the cycle, break the mold. But okay, because this is the thing. We didn't need to give Man City 3-4 opportunities to break the lead open on us, or give Liverpool last year multiple opportunities to break the lead wide open on us. Every time we drop points, more often than not, they capitalize. So we must. Yeah, man. I disrespected United giving them a goal, giving City a goal. They were dominated today. And we all know what Arsenal fans are like. I think more Arsenal fans hate me than rivals, Matter of fact, if you catch me on the catch up later after the game, after we win, there's this guy in the chat, like he holds Arteta's dick when he pisses, like he shakes it for him. A guy named Aaron London. He types in all caps, and whenever I'm on the panel, man ignores everybody on the panel, and he's just on to man. I'm like, brother, you love man? You know what I mean? But that man can't stand. There's no pause, Yomi. He literally, I think he thinks Arteta is gonna let him fuck him. You know, the way he gets onto man. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. United were on smoke all game. Brother, they pressure. If that Dallo could stay on side, like seriously, Wahaha, the man they didn't work on offsides at all this week, or is that's all City worked on? Because I don't know how the hell every time I looked up, the flag was up on Bruno, on Dallo. Like, brother, you're out wide looking at the line. You know, I'm seriously considering getting him out my fantasy team now. You know, seriously, because he's fucking up my money. And he's having man out here look like I don't know my football. Big up to Shane Daguna. Beat Forest. It has to be done. City look vulnerable. Yeah, listen, because this is not going to be the City when we play them. They're going to have Gehi. If we don't win this title, lock Lego head up and throw away the key. Bury that bitch. He played his part today, though. Get him as far as playing from defense as possible. You may look all right. And I hear that shout. But then again, do you really want the ball falling to him in the box instead of Cunha for that chance? Because I think Cunha lost that home. Like, he couldn't believe his luck. You know what I'm saying? But rather, I understand. Like, he is so bad defensively that you want him to make his mistakes up the pitch where you can recover from it. I fully hear it. But big up to the star boy. You know, the leader of the resistance himself, man, like Shane Laguna. Big you up, Shane. Semenyo. Stinker and hooked. Did he get hooked? Did Semenyo get hooked? Oh, really? How many minutes did Semenyo get today? You know, this ain't Exeter, my friend. You turn up against. Nah, he played a full 90. Semenyo played a full 90. Oh, Semenyo Stinker. You didn't say he got hooked. Yeah, I'm so giddy. I can't read this morning. Let's be real. Lewis had a nightmare for a few minutes there. Arsenal must win today. Bin the excuses. Yeah, that leave the excuses in London, and you go to the City Ground and do your business. It was Mount offside for the first pass. It wasn't Mount offside. Okay, yeah, because it looked like I only saw a glimpse of it. It looked like he was clearly behind the ball. The Liverpool game was kicked off in the background, people. So apologies if you can hear the noise. Yeah, well, you know, I'll take your word for it because you watch it more than I do. But look what happens when you pass the damn ball. Yeah, when you pass the damn ball quickly with intent and accuracy. Because this is the thing. I've always said these Man City boys, especially that Bernardo Silva, that busy merchant, he don't want to defend, bro. You keep the ball away from him, they get frustrated. And I thought Harry Maguire was going to kick him over the goddamn advertisement wall down behind the goal. You know, Harold, who I didn't even expect to play today. Full 90. I'm seeing Lisandro Martinez out jump man. Like, what? I don't want to speak out of term, but I don't think it was Holland, but I saw him out jump someone. Lisandro Martinez, you know, thigh high. Out jumping, man. Lynch, in all caps, we're winning this league 100. Talk to me, Lynch. Talk to him. What we saying? We're winning this league. Implosion for City. Tell him. We must win this damn league. But today, we must win this game. There are no excuses against Forest today. Arteta, take the damn handbrake off and let them play and annihilate them. Why not? Go for it. Nearly got 2 assists. Who would have thought? Mad. This was all United. Should be a 4-0 game. 1 shot on target. This is what I'm saying. This is what happens when you don't show Man City ultimate respect and you force them to defend. When you push them back towards the end of the first half, I was like, wow, United having their way with these men. Combination plays, just knocking the ball through. They don't like to defend. They do not like to play without the ball. That's why they hunt it in packs. I don't care if it's a Leicester style title or a very anticlimactic title. We've been stuck in 13 for 2 decades. Give me this damn league. Stuck on 13 league titles for 2 decades. It's a hell of a long time, in it. People talking a lot of shit. Say the league is being given to us. I don't care. Haters gonna hey, yeah. You know, I'll, give it to me. Give me my league. Run it. Run it. Are United good or City bad? United were good. They were good, man. They were so good they made City look bad. Maybe Arsenal supporters just scream their pants. Do you support Arsenal? It's okay to be happy. Nah, he's talking about. I think he said Arteta sexuals just scream their pants. Big up to Don. Sit. Don C, what you telling me? Did you predict the win like I did, Don C? Or did you just straddle the fence? Let's get the dub and move 100%. Panic buys the stretch, to be honest, but then seeing them lose the league after a heavy summer spending and throwing the kitchen sink at it looks panic to me. Not only the heavy summer, don't forget last January, Sheldon. They spent $250 million in January last year. Marmouche, Nico, Kushmanov, someone else. The summer was what? 8 Nori, Turkey. And then this January, it's, two of the top performing Premier League players. Like they've literally made 2 Premier League teams weaker with their signings, and they take because any chance that Palace had at winning that Conference League is gone now without their best defender. It's gone. Gone. You know what I'm saying? Have we been bossed? Have we been rossed? Big up to the legend, the legendary E. Ross. You know when people talk about the GOAT of basketball, we know who it is. It's Michael Jordan. The GOAT of the NFL, it's Tom Brady. We know who the fuck it is. But when it comes to the GOAT of this YouTube thing, it's one person. And it's the E. Ross people. You know what time it is?
Maybach music.
On the streets of Sentinels, and the youth gonna get so cold. From their bar in a kitchen man car. Them up the offense, them a carry. Them done go already, and them can't say them sorry. Well, I will never stop. Always keep the fire burning. Taking a ride.
Maybach music.
Pull it! Big up to the general himself. E-Ross is controlling all this, He's fucking with us. He's taking us on a football rigmarole to hand us the Premier League title at the end of the season. That he's making us pay. I want a minimum of 3 goals and a clean sheet. That's just like the reverse fixture, right? It was 3-0. Yeah, Gyökeres brace bang, and we are happy today. Could be a perfect weekend. In 10, Fernandez is clear of Snotgard. There was a play. I think, was it Ahmad passed the ball over to Bruno on the right side. The one thing I do like about Bruno is that he plays the ball quickly, or he at least attempts to. The floating one that he plays over to Mbeumo, in the first half, Mbeumo should have did better there. And the suicide back pass that they played directly to Bruno, I thought he was to put that onto his left foot and curl it in. I'm saying we scored 5, 3 from outside, right? They should have done better with those runs, man. Because Bruno, he was in so much space. Just look over, man, and look at the line. A demolition job would have been great. Big up to the brother Views. My brother, my G. Aaron London is his name, man. Aaron London. Oh, man, just be yelling. Then he'd be like, I'm leaving this shit. I can't take this negativity. And then 2 seconds later, he's still in the chat commenting. That man just wants attention in the chat. Bye, SB. Bye, catch. 5 minutes later, he's still in the chat. Man don't know what bye means in it. But it's a lot of them, man. I don't know. It could be. Maybe it's positive dance burner account. I don't know. That man be weird like that. You know what I mean? Big up to Kwaja. Hey, smash the likes and subscribe, people. You know, he tried his best to give the damn ball away sometimes today. But then again, everyone was saying that was supposed to be a red card. I don't know. That when you're closing on a player and they take a heavy touch, are you meant not to go try to win the ball off the heavy touch? That heavy touch forces him to raise his foot towards the ball, and then it makes contact. But most people, especially the Liverpool fans, were saying it was a red card. Maybe I'm a little biased on that side because I wanted United to win this game today and I was fully rooting for them. But did y'all think that was a red? Because that could have influenced the game, you know what I'm saying? Too bad Fastest. Other than that, he was great. He should have stayed his ass on side a couple of times more, man. Hey, man, big up to Uncle Views, man. Big him up. Big up to Hendo, just popping in to show love. Hey, man, big up to Tony. Hey, give Tony my best regards, man. I'm a message Tony when I'm done here as well. Daku didn't get by him once. Hear it? Today is one of those days we had to support you. The other day, lost the Europa League final. Yep. Foden got hooked. He got hooked. Foden got hooked. Foden got hooked at halftime. So it was him that got hooked for Turkey. Okay. All 5 subs used and nothing. Right. So on yesterday's show, I told the Waffle Down, City signed Semenyo, boss player. They've signed Gahey, boss player. And then I proceeded to say, I don't think they're done. I think they're, So in a game in the Manchester derby where they start a pretty strong lineup and are able to use all 5 subs and still couldn't affect the game, tells me that they'll still go back in the market and do some more shit. And that, Sheldon, is probably more of a panic buy than these two. Halftime, man. Doku had a stinker. The thing with Doku is that sometimes I don't think he knows what direction he's going. He's just happy feet. He's the Belgian Iwobi. He's just confuses himself. I think Cunha was outside in the build-up. City robbed. Well, they can hold that, Kwaja. I can see United with Glasner. I think he's going to push for a move there. They're going to pay him well. But, I mean, if Carrick continues this type of performances and gets them into Champions League spaces, surely he's in consideration for a shout, no? I hope Saka was watching this game. Not to hate White City, but to learn how to feed your striker. Speak on it. The girl, them sugar. Real bad man. I'm not confident in Arteta at all. Chance of bottling is 95%. Well, if he goes 9 points clear today, that 95% gets cut to 90. Mascara was with the Arsenal squad on pre-match walkthrough this morning. If the boy is still injured, Mikel, let him heal. I think one of the biggest problems at the club is that we continue to rush players back only for them to break down further. It's bad, Family, we need to take advantage of them next week with the new manager bounce backs. Factory reset. Well, we have 2 tasks at hand before we get to them, man. We deal with Forest today, and we're in Milano on Wednesday or Tuesday, and suddenly Maino has a good game somehow. Yeah, there's no legs in that midfield, No legs in that midfield because Rodri isn't blessed for pace. So Casemiro and Mainu, who aren't blessed for pace either, can run with them and vibe with them. So tactical masterclass from Carrick today. While our previous manager somehow tried to sell us, he ain't good enough. I mean, even Ten Hag showed you the boy was a baller. Big up, man. The broski is in the building, followed by Mateo and the general himself. So watch Arsenal draw today. We can't. But last year's result was a draw at the City Ground. Was it not? Was it not the 0-0? Last year was the 0-0 before we went to PSV and slapped 7, yeah? That was one of them ones. Boy 10, the quad master, said still scared of City. Yes? Still? It's a loss, and it's a bad loss, but it favors us. But we go 9 points clear today. Full disclaimer. The Man City fans that I know and respect, and when I say know and respect, I'm not talking about the grown men my age who don't live in Manchester who are claiming to be Arsenal fans. Men like Hamza and that. These grown-ass glory hunters, yeah? But men like Martin, the Mancunian way, men like Daps, that man, even Lewis, LB, right? They are ready to concede the league title if it goes to double digits. Another one of the reasons why I was so annoyed that we didn't take advantage of beating Liverpool when they dropped points to Brighton, because I knew City would lose this game. I knew it. So City to lose this game today would have been a prime opportunity for us to go double digits points clear. For me to say maybe I'm not scared of them, but as long as they're still in striking distance, I have to hold on a little bit. We've been roused. We've been bossed, and I really think Eros, is a higher force, is really messing with us with this league title, man. He knows the end of it already, but he's just toying with us. And big up to the legend that is Suj. So big up Taran in the chat. Hit the like and subscribe. Suj is still over in Delhi or in India, right? Suj, what time is it? Like almost 9 p.m. But big up to Suj, man. Big up to Suj, always checking in. We're gunning for you, my G. Big you up every time. Yeah. Maybach music in the house. Big up to E. Ross, man. Ross in the building. And you know what happens? What? He's saucy. Wants to do a party. Fucking wahaha, man. Come on, slew them. Your feelings them I carry, brother. We're not carrying no feelings today. We're getting our 3 points and we're moving. We're moving. Eros, the boy that just light one as he came in here. Big up, King. Yeah, man, big up to Eros every time. Yeah, you know it, man. You know it. The Eros. I just had to. It kept flagging me, so I had to do like a chopped and screwed version of it. So it sounds kind of distorted, but I'm gonna get it right. Even if we lose today, we have the league. What kind of fuckery juju you putting out in the atmosphere, boy, Ted? I can hear. I think was it Sheldon said we might draw, but we can't lose. We can't lose when City lose. The ride Liverpool had last season is ours this season, at least for the league. What you mean, at least for the league? Well, are you backing out from the quad talk now? Huh? You don't fancy us to go win the Carabao anymore? Because I do. The rival heads are going to implode when the man put 4 Q. I saw what you did there. Boy, 10. Big up, man. Release him. Yeah, take the shackles off and say, yo, go cook these, man. Respect BBK, Sheldon every time. Big up, the world crew. Manas. Seeing Arteta linked to Madrid made me laugh. That must be Tom Canton or Charles Watts burner account. Imagine when the dog and he does the light bulb nonsense while playing Harambal versus Barca is going to be like. So we discussed this yesterday, Yomi. There is no way this man can get Mbappe and Vinicius to do anything that Xabi Alonso couldn't get him to do. He can't. Had the Arsenal hating fans to that. Go right ahead. So Mbati boy, them love man, brother. Phil Frauden back at it. Luxury player, if you ever saw one. Only does anything when the rest of the team already dominates. So yeah, he's a good passenger to have. Right? If you swap him and Cole Palmer, he couldn't carry Chelsea. If you swapped him and Bakayo, he couldn't carry Arsenal when we were dog shit at 18. He couldn't. But he went into a very, very the perfect situation, and he was managed well for his development, yeah? Because he got to sit there and see David Silva play, Kevin De Bruyne play, and got to be eased in to play with them, man. That's mad. You know what I mean? Big up to BBK and the fucking chat. Big up the chat, guys. Yeah, man. Big up the man, them. Yeah, man. Big up Mateo. Love, bro. Like we not beating Madrid either. I know. Nil at the City ground. Yeah, that was an ugly one, but you know, West Ham up 1-0. Let me have a look at the scores. But you know, that's the only scores that would matter to me today would be them. Oh, yeah, on West Ham up on Tottenham. Fuck, I forgot who they were playing. Oh, Jesus, the Sakiko. So surely, would Xavi Alonso go to Tottenham? Would he dare? Because if they lose to West Ham today, right? Thomas Frank can't survive that. It's unsurvivable. So this could save Nuno's job, you know. Only a boy would underestimate City. Yeah. When that league stretched to double digits, you know, and they go to Anfield between now and then shit the bed again. This is the thing. The most cautious of Gooners, we will know when the tide officially turned and be like, okay, we got this. But there are too many elements of doubt right now for us to go that. What we're going to do is enjoy the fact that United did us a solid. So we're going to enjoy. And big up to the bro that's Lynch. And big up to the bro that's Views while I pull out the applause button. You know what I'm saying? The member them. The BBK All-Star them. Big up on yourself. My G. Love, my bro. 100%. Mido in the chat. Mido, you my guy. Played the clip earlier. Said, Mido, you my guy. Wahaha, you my guy. Okay. Big up, Suze, man. Almost 9 p.m. Appreciate you checking in, man. Where we at? Yeah, I done got through off the comments. No way he would ever get hired by Real Madrid. Yes. I don't even think they would. There are certain agent numbers that Real Madrid have. Arteta's agent, unless he shared agent with some other big manager agents, they don't even know that man's number, man. You've never seen United now. Fuck off home. Right. Big up, man. E-Ross in the building. Yes, sir. That team is mostly divas that we know Arteta can't manage those. Yeah, if man couldn't manage Aubameyang and Guendouzi, you think he can manage Vinicius? Vinicius is the guy who boycotted the Ballon d'Or because he thought he was entitled to it. The year Rodri won it, I'm not going to that. I didn't win. Big up to Matty, the Southern Gooner, legend himself. You saying, my bro, said 12 to 15 points and you can start putting ice in the cooler, brother. Yeah, double digits. Because I seen Daps, man who I respect, Martin from the Mancunian way, and LB saying, if it goes double digits and they're talking about 12 to 15, then they'll concede. And them man, even Big Steve, them man know the pulse of their football team more than anybody. Carefree Lewis, anyone. Yes. Say never. Alonso ain't going to Spurs. There's going to be a lot of opening this summer. I only asked the question because he's available and they lose to West Ham today. He's sacked. Sakiko, yeah. And we can't pretend like we haven't seen Spurs gone for their big manager, right? Conte went there. Antonio Conte, who is a bigger manager than Xabi Alonso. I know Xabi Alonso is the shiny new toy of modern day. He did the thing at Leverkusen, but he is no Antonio Conte. And Conte went to Tottenham. Mourinho went there, albeit in his washed years, so to speak, but he was still a top manager at the time. But Conte is Conte, and he went there. So who's Xabi Alonso if they call him? You know? Unless he's looking at that job and be like, yeah, I can't go from one poison chalice to another. But to go from Real Madrid to Tottenham is wild still. Not gonna lie. City have their customary loss to Tottenham incoming. Their next game is at Tottenham, or the reverse fixture was at Etihad, right? So the next one would be in London. I think they have broke that curse, because for a while they went and didn't even score against Tottenham. But I think they broke that curse last year. But then again, right, you take a look at this thing. You see a proper team like Man United, know that if they win today, puts Arsenal in prime position to go win the league, and they go win the fucking game. You look at a team like Tottenham, a bunch of bitches. Arsenal in for the title. City come to town. That man put on Manchester City jerseys, turn their back to the field, and do the Poznan. You see the differences between the clubs. They love themselves more than they hate Arsenal. Tottenham hate Arsenal more than they love themselves, you bunch of bitches. We need a win today. The ops are all stumbling. Based on the B-boxing, man. Big up, man. Big up. Bless up to Matty, the general himself, the sermon deliverer. He was. Vinicius would manage Arteta. Yeah. Shit, Eros, you might be the only man who can manage them fuckers. Eros. Once they see you divide by 0, they'll be like, how the fuck you do that? When Eros stares up at the Bernabeu and they see him like, man, he can tell you how many champagne bubbles are in the glass. They'll be like, how you do that? Like Wahaha said, he knows Victoria's secret. Maybe he can tell him. Me getting hair on my bald head more chance. That Arteta to Madrid. That is crazy. I think they'll go for him. They'll at least ask the question. If they land Antonio Conte, I'm saying Conte is a bigger name in world football than Xabi Alonso. Arteta could impose himself at Real Madrid the same way. Not because of the player, but because of the board. Madrid already have their vision. Arsenal didn't. Arteta has to conform to them. Yeah. But the thing is, one bad half after it could be his first game and you're getting booed off the pitch at Real Madrid. Those Madristas ain't standing up on Super Sunday for trophyless season and sing Super Mick. Chelsea up. I think Chelsea got that either way. Or did I pick a draw for that one? I don't know. Did it get ruled off? I'm seeing 0-0 on my scoreboard. Alonso takes 6 months off. Join Arsenal in June. Mad one. Where we at? Hell no, I'm not doing that. If we don't do the trophy thing, why not? Why the hell not? Sheldon, better than what we have. In the event that he goes spear-shaped, but I'm fully expecting us to go 9 points clear today. Yeah? That's what we're saying. We go 9 points clear. And who plays tomorrow? There's no one else that we have consequence. Yeah, only Brighton played tomorrow. No. That's Monday Brighton plays. Newcastle and Villa play tomorrow. Yeah. Yep, Chelsea up 1-0. Wow. But I'm not opposed to an Alonso move. Madrid was horrible. Bayern really just had an off season. It was a blip from Leverkusen. I think Bayern had the blip. Leverkusen had a whirly. And then he goes to Real Madrid and then undoes his legacy just like that. But no surprise. It would be no surprise of mine if I look up and then Tottenham are making a call, especially if they lose this game. Yeah, I just can't see it. But you know what? Quick match reaction, people, to give credit to my Man United faithful. Big up to me though. Big up to Wahaha. We got to my brother Waffle Down for challenging what I said yesterday, just thinking United wasn't going to get anything, but they got something. Almost had the right scoreline, but it's cool. Big up to Man United. I am over by Rashid in a couple of minutes, or I don't know. I think Rashid goes live. Whenever Rashid goes live, I'm over there, people. So I'm going to take a break before I hop on his stream, and then the domestics after the game for the meltdown or the jubilation. Yeah. Lightning not striking twice, bro. Fuck that move. I don't want another Guardiola clone here. I hear it. But if we go trophyless, I'm fully understanding of we moving in a different direction. But big up to everybody still. Manners and respect, people. Catch me over by Rashid later and then catch me on the domestics. And I might be back here depending on how the game goes. Love, people. Like I always say, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.
This thing right here is letting all the ladies know.
I got hoes in different area codes. Juice. I'm gonna make you lose my mind. Up in there.
We running this rap shit. We running this rap shit.
I put your soul in ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost the race.
Anything goes when we ride. Even with my little shorty by my side.